Hi everyone. Let me see. Hello, happy Saturday afternoon. I hope you all are doing well. We're about to get started. If you don't mind when you come in, feel free to like and share the live stream. And I'm going to try to get through this because my granddaughter is already trying to cut up. Let me see if I could turn this volume off. There we go. Okay, I had to bring up your comments. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to get right to it. Today, as you all know, on my meal plan, we're doing veggie subs. So I'm going to show you how to make these simple and easy subs. Definitely give them a try. If you like veggie subs, if not, you can always add your meats, which my daughters want meat. So I'm going to show you how to make the veggie one, and then they will have meat on theirs. So I like to get these bread, whatever you want to call them, French bread. I like to get them either from Publix, but I got this one from Winn-Dixie. They're nice and soft, and they're fresh. They usually bake them fresh, so I like to use those. I don't know if Subway still allows you to buy their bread, but if so, you can buy them from there. So before we get started, we're going to start by making this sauce that's going to go on our sub, okay? So I'm going to use some mayo. So y'all help the people coming in behind y'all. Help them keep up. All right, so we're going to use some mayo. It does not have to be Hellman's. But I'm going to show you this easy sauce we're going to make. It's going to be very delicious to go on our sub. Now, feel free if you just want to use regular plain mayo or mayonnaise, by all means, do just that. All we're going to do is take some mayo and add some flavor to it, okay? So we're going to add that in. Again, that's mayonnaise. I'm going to add, or mayo, I'm going to add a little bit of the Thousand Island. Okay, everybody, I see you coming in. A little Thousand Island honey. We're going to add a little bit of our buffalo sauce. Now, I always remember when you're making a sub sandwich, honey, you make it the way you like it, okay? So whatever you want in it, you add it. Whatever you don't want, leave it out. All right, I'm also going to grab a little bit of my adobo seasoning because I'm going to add some flavor to that, honey. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. And it was something else I was going to add in. Oh, a little bit of my parsley flake. And I'm just going to mix this. Give me just a second, you all. Okay, I do apologize. My granddaughter was coming out. All right, so we're just going to mix this so it blends well. So we have our adobo seasoning. We got a little parsley flake. We have our mayo, and we have some Thousand Island dressing. And go ahead and give it a taste once you mix it up, honey. I'm telling you, it's good. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all better be paying attention. That's all I like to tell you, honey. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And now we're going to chop up a few things. So I have some peppers here. I have the orange, yellow, red. And then I have some banana peppers. I have some jalapenos, okay? And then I have my tomato and my cucumber. I have some onion. And we have our lettuce and cheese and pickles. But first I'm going to chop up some of these peppers. And you don't need much. So let's get that rinsed off. And I'm just going to cut off a little piece of each. So that's a little piece of that orange, a little piece of the yellow, and a little piece of the red. Now you don't need all 3 peppers. They all do have different flavors, yes, but it's just for color. I love bell pepper anyway. So whether it's sweet or what have you, I love it. I love peppers and I love onions. So if you don't like peppers or onions, then don't worry about it. Hey, watching from Tyler, Texas, and Port Arthur from Connecticut. Thank you all for sharing where you're watching from. All right, I'm going to rinse these out. So we have our peppers, and then I'm going to chop off a little bit of this onion as well, so we can get that chopped up. And I'm just using red onion, but feel free to use, you know, regular onion, the yellow or the white, whatever suits you. Again, I just like to keep a bowl there so we can just put that trash in it, especially if you're doing like online cooking. It helps to have something nearby that you can just throw that trash in so you're not running to the trash can every couple of minutes. And I'm gonna just peel off that outer part. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put my onions in this sauce or not, but I think I am. And y'all will see what I'm talking about in just a minute. So I'm going to, actually I want it this way. I'm going to slice some of this onion. And as I'm making this sub, just add what you like and leave out what you don't like, okay? I understand we all don't like the same things, and that's perfectly fine. So I don't need a whole lot. So I'm gonna put this over here. All right, so let's get these peppers kind of julienne a little bit. I'm making them kind of thin. And again, I don't need a lot. So I'm gonna use about that much. And chop the red. Now, as far as the budget for this meal, really a veggie sub, the most that you'll need outside of your home if you want sub bread is the sub bread. You can use regular bread. You can use whatever you have at home. So I did go get some sub bread, which was very inexpensive. I know it was under $3 for that. That's like 2 foot longs. So you're already feeding 4 to 5, maybe 6 people, depending on how big you want the sub. And then things like onions and peppers, a lot of the times we have those things already at home. Salad dressings and mayo, a lot of the times that's already at home. Condiments. So it's very budget friendly. This is one of those least expensive meals that you'll make, because a lot of the items you have right at home, unless it's just particular vegetables that you want. So you all see that combination. We got the onions and the peppers, and you're going to see what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to go ahead and add this to a bowl, because we're going to mix this together with our sauce and our lettuce, okay? And the reason being, I want it to stay together when we put it on that sub sandwich. All right, let me just grab something to put those items in so they are out of my way. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I'm putting the peppers and the onion over here in something, a freezer bag, and I'll just sit it over there. All right, now tomato. Like I said, the hardest part is getting this stuff chopped up, and that's not hard at all. It's actually pretty fun depending on how you look at it. So let's go ahead and slice some tomato. And you can slice it as thin or as thick as you like. That's totally up to you. And I don't know what kind of tomatoes these are, but I buy different types of tomatoes. I buy the great ones. I buy these, and I forget what these are called. And then I buy the ones on the vine. So it just depends on what I'm going for. All right, so let's sit that there. Let's throw it in there. And then I like to take my tomato and slice it again, like that. Okay, that's what I like to do. So I'm going to put these tomatoes in here. because I'll be making subs, one sub now, and then I'll be making some later. Uh-oh, got a piece of onion in there. Take that out. All right, the last thing I need to do is I need to get my cucumber together. We are going to pop our bread in the oven. If you don't want it toasted, don't toast it. It's really that simple. But when you see this, you may change your mind, honey. So I like to peel my cucumber. Of course, you don't have to peel yours. I just like to do that, and I did not take that sticker off, but that's okay. I'm gonna get it peeled like that, and I just flip it over and peel the other side with my little potato peeler. And let me know in the comment section if you're cooking today or if you're eating out, either one. Let me know what you're having for dinner today or if you cook today. So I think what I'm gonna do, you all, also is make my baked recipe for the crab leg for the kids, because y'all know I got those crab legs on sale. So I think I'm gonna do that also today for the kids. Now for my cucumber, I'm gonna just start slicing them this way so that they can be bigger to go on the sandwich. So you see how they're longer. So I'm gonna do that for some of these. Yep, that's enough. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over here. We're gonna add our cucumber here in this bowl with our tomatoes. All right, let me stop for a minute. Any questions or comments? Let's see. Someone's having salmon today. That sounds good, honey. That salmon was so good last night. Somebody's making oven fried chicken. Hi, Gladys. Potato soup and cornbread. Christina says she loves cucumbers. Somebody's having tacos. Sounds good. Fried chicken. Thank you. Okay, so let's keep moving. All right, now we're gonna take our, before we cut our lettuce, well no, let's cut our lettuce first, because once this bread goes into the oven, it's gonna be a quick process. Let's go ahead and chop up some of this lettuce, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add the lettuce to this bowl. Actually, let me move this one. I don't wanna put it in my trash bowl because I'm gonna mix some of that spicy mayo here, okay? So I'm gonna take some of this. Let's see how much that is. A little bit more. Okay. I love spring mix. Oh, it be so fresh, honey. And I just rinse mine in the container and put it back in there and keep it in the fridge like that, and it stays fresh for me. So I'm just gonna chop some of this up. I'm sorry, y'all, Bella in the background just having a field day. They in there playing. So hopefully it's not too loud. I was hoping to get through this live without too much noise. Somebody made crab boil, pintos, and homemade slaw. Sounds good. BLT and fries. Okay. Stuffed salmon. Oh, somebody said, what's in this bowl? This is Thousand Island mayo, a little buffalo sauce, a little seasoning, and some parsley. That's what's in there. All right, so now I'm gonna take this lettuce and literally put it in this bowl. Okay, and then I'm going to take, let's see, I need a spoon. Let me toss this first. So I'm gonna toss the peppers with the lettuce, and these are the peppers and the red onion. Peppers and red onion. Let's toss that around. Then I'm going to add in some of my banana peppers. And you can chop them up if you want or leave them whole. That's totally up to you. And then I'm also going to go ahead and add in some of these jalapeno peppers. I don't like the end pieces though. And then I'm going to toss this around again, okay? So again, this is banana peppers. This is red, yellow, and green red, yellow, and orange bell pepper. And we have some red onion and our spring mixed lettuce. Now, let's add in some of this to help combine this mixture. So however you want to get that mixed together. And like I said, I'm gonna eat that pepper. Try some of that sauce. Hit that pepper. That's what it did. And we're just gonna mix it like this. Now, when I put this on my sub sandwich, this is gonna help it to stay together, okay? And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Give me just a second. All right, a little salt and a little pepper. Y'all, that looks so good. I could eat this like this by itself. And it tastes good too. All right, so let's put that there. Let's grab our bread. So we're using this French bread. Again, you can see it's actually $2.49. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I'm gonna do half for my my kids. They want ham or meat on theirs. They're gonna have turkey actually. So I'm gonna take my bread knife and cut that. Bread knives do make it easy. Put that over there. And then I'm going to just cut this open. Now, if it's too much bread, I'll pull some of it out. So like for me, sometimes I'll go in and just kind of snag some of that bread out of there, but feel free to leave as much in there as you like. It's just, sometimes it's just a lot. And it's just, to me, not necessary to have all that extra filling in my sandwich, okay? So now that's better. And I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. And we're gonna pop this in the broiler for just a second. This piece is a little thicker than I want. There we go. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna put this on a little tray that I already have ready over here. And put this in the oven. It's already set. So I don't want to burn it, so I'm gonna look at your comments real quick before we put this whole thing together. Let me move this out the way. And then we're gonna get ready to put it together. Now, if you wanted to, you can go ahead and add that cheese on your bread. If you want it to melt down. But it'll get melty because your bread's gonna be hot, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're gonna use a smoked provolone. We have our toppings here. Let me pull over my pickles. We already got the jalapeno in our mixture. We have some olive oil. What else do I have? And that's pretty much it. I don't need anything else. And we have our chips for the side. So we pretty much combine most of our toppings here. It's smoked provolone. Somebody said they love a veggie sub. Okay, so let's grab our plate. This plate may be too small. Let me grab this longer plate. And then let me grab. The bread is looking good. That butter is melting. Just grab some chips. So I think we have everything. Besides this, we do need our tomato and cucumber. Hi, Cynthia. You say you finally caught me. I'm here, honey. The sauce is a combination of mainly mayo. There's a little bit of Thousand Island dressing. We added in some seasoning. We added in a little of not paprika. What am I trying to say? The parsley flake. And what else did we add? Oh, some buffalo sauce. So it's going to be a little bit spicy, but not much. Oh, yes, honey. They eat whatever I eat. They really do. All right. Hold on, you all, because the bread is ready. Whenever you put your bread in the broiler, you know you can't leave it for long. I'm trying to get it off of here. Hold on a second. It's hot. There we go. All right, so let me show you our bread. So our bread, the top, the bottom, and now the inside. So we did not burn it, okay? So here's our bread. So now what we are gonna start by adding in our, cheese and then our mixture. So let's add in some of that provolone. Just like this. You can really do this stuff right at home. Oh, that's 2. Okay, we'll keep that. We'll do 1 and then 1. Okay. There we go. And Bella is getting started. Let me grab a tongue for our mixture that has spring mixed lettuce, bell peppers, red, yellow, and orange, banana peppers, jalapeno peppers. Okay, we're gonna put that on next. And red onion, excuse me. So with this mixture, you can add whatever you want in it. It's totally up to you. Your sandwich, your taste buds, whatever you like. Look at those banana peppers, honey. They just showing out. They showing out on this sandwich. Okay, now. Somebody gonna try this. I could just feel it in my spirit. All right, let me wipe off this side because our chips got to go over here. And like we talked about, we eat with our eyes first. And even if it's not ours, we need to serve those we love. Okay? Just like we want to be served. So let's add on those tomato if you like tomato. If not, honey, just leave it off. That's all you got to do. But those tomatoes look nice and pretty. Can y'all see that? All right, let's add on those cucumbers, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that. That's beautiful. I'm gonna add on a few pickles. And then, oh, that is just perfect. All right, there's something else I want to do. I want to add a little bit more of this sauce. And what you could do is just get your little brush, honey, and just brush it on that top part. That's nice and toasted. We added that butter, so you know that bread is nice and warm and buttery. And it's just perfect. We took out all that extra bread, so you ain't got to feel guilty. Right? Look at that. Yes, honey, yes. All right, we are going to add in a little bit more of our salt and pepper. We're going to come on in with that Himalayan pink salt. And add on some of our black pepper, our crushed black pepper. And then we're going to add on some of that olive oil because it just makes it so good. Now, feel free to add on like some Italian dressing. Oh, honey, you're going to be in there like swimwear. And it's so easy just to bring it over. Look at that. And I'm going to just cut it. It's so nice and warm. So nice and warm. Look at that. Look at it. We just made that. What do you all think? We've been doing veggie meals every other day to try to help with those that like more veggie. So I hope you all appreciate that. Tomorrow, we're having chili mac. So I'll be sharing about that. I'll try to post a budget for you all for this meal. But like I said, a lot of this has to do with what you already have at home. And then all you have to do is go out and grab a few ingredients. Like Man, look at that. Perfect. And I'm just going to add a few of those Lay's potato chips on there, honey, and we good to go. So this is our meal for tonight. I appreciate you all hopping on. Again, thank you for liking and sharing. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the chili mac. Okay? All right, guys. Love you all. Have a safe rest of your evening.